Hey, everybody. After last Monday's presidential address to Congress and the nation, one question lingers in my mind. Are we addicted to grievance? Now, this is a question that demands our attention, not just from one side, but from all of us. In today's political landscape, grievance has become currency. The MAGA movement delights in mocking the losers on the left as woke victims obsessed with DEI, CRT, genders, and pronouns. Meanwhile, those on the left condemn what they see as the unceremonious and irrational dismantling of the federal government by Donald Trump and Elon Musk while trying to cut taxes for the wealthy. Each side sees itself as the righteous warrior against an ever-growing list of enemies. But step back for a moment. Look past the fiery rhetoric and the endless cycle of outrage and ask yourself, are we fighting for something or just addicted to the fight itself? Now, there was a time, or maybe I'm just romanticizing the past, when political disagreement was about achieving something greater: progress, justice, economic prosperity, or national security. But now we've built industries around grievance. Media empires, political careers, and social movements thrive on keeping us angry. The louder the outrage, the more clicks, the more donations, the more power. It's no longer about persuading, it's about punishing. We've reached a point where we no longer measure our success by what we build, but by how effectively we destroy the other side. We don't just want to be right. We want the other side to suffer for being wrong. We revel in their losses, mock their failures, and assume the worst of their intentions. And here's the dangerous truth. We like it. We enjoy the outrage. We crave it. But at what cost? While we're busy tearing each other apart, real issues, poverty, education, public safety, national security, healthcare, infrastructure, and our collective responsibilities are neglected. While we tweet and argue over who owned whom in the latest political feud, the American people struggle. Our addiction to grievance has made us blind to the bigger picture. Now, this is not to say that grievances aren't real. There are injustices. There is wasteful federal spending. There is racism, classism, and other discrimination, and they should all be addressed. But when grievance becomes an identity rather than a call to action, we lose sight of solutions. Anger should be a spark, not the whole fire. So I ask you, what if we stepped away from the outrage cycle? What if we stopped defining ourselves by what we opposed and started working toward what we support? What if we turned down the volume and listened not to respond, but to understand? We can't afford to keep feeding this addiction. If we do, we risk losing more than elections. We risk losing our sense of shared purpose as a nation, and even more dangerously, we risk losing ourselves. When grievance becomes our identity, we stop growing, stop listening, stop striving for something greater. If we define ourselves only by what we are against, we forget who we are and what we truly stand for. Now, I know this might sound idealistic, even impractical, but let's try to break free from the cycle of grievance and rediscover something bigger: real progress, real solutions, and the power to actually change things. Because if we don't, we'll stay stuck in the same endless loop of outrage, accomplishing nothing while convincing ourselves we're winning. Thank you.